solve another Leetcode problem on a strings topic, which is reverse string. So let's go and read the problem and see what the problem statement is. So this is problem number 344, reverse string. Write a function that reverse a string. The input string is given an array of characters. So this string is given as the array of characters. In this case, the list of characters. You must do this by modifying the input array in place with big O of 1 extra memory. So we don't have to use any extra memory or any extra space. We have to do this in big O of 1 space complexity. So I think this is the easiest problem on Leetcode till now. How we can do this, or we can solve this problem? So let me give you a quick hint for solving this problem. So let's say we have a list of characters A, B, and C and D. So this is our list of characters. Now we have to reverse this. So how you can do this? So for reversing, we can swap this element with this element, and this with this element, and then this with this element, and this with this element. So with swapping, we can reverse. We can easily reverse the array. How we will do that exactly? So we will start two pointer. First left pointer and one right pointer. Left pointer will point on the left side of the array, which means the first element of the array, and the right pointer will point the last element of the array. And we have to swap this character with this character, which means at every step we have to swap left with right. So there is one more problem here. If you will write it like if you are storing left right character in left, and then you are storing right left character in right. So if you are writing it like this, so in first step you are storing this right character in this left value. So now we have left equal to right, which means ultimately we have R in this in the place of L. Now in second step you are trying to store this left in right, but we have already stored this right in this left. So ultimately what we will get in right is this right. So we have to handle this case. So for this case we will use a temporary variable A, and we will first store our left in this temporary variable, and then we will store the right element in the leftmost left part, and we will store the A in this left variable, which means we are storing, ultimately we are storing the left element in right, and we are storing right element in left. So this is the error handling for this swapping. So now let's write the code. So for this we will start two pointers, left with the first element, so left equal to 0, and right will point to the last element. So right will point to the last element, which means length of s minus 1. And we have to start a loop, so we will use while loop while left is smaller than r. So we have to run this loop until we will cross the left and right will cross each other. So now we have to store the left value in the temporary variable. So s of l in A, we will store s of l in A, and then we will store the right value in the left side. So we will store r of l as s of l in s of r, and s of r equal to A, which means we are storing our l, the first element h, in this A variable, and then we are swapping this right with this left. So here we have O and here we have h now, and then we are storing this right with the A element, which means we are storing this h here on the rightmost element. And now we have to increase and decrease the value. So left pointer will go one step forward, so plus equal to 1, and right pointer will move one step to the right side, so minus equal to 1. So at every step this will go to the right side, so r minus minus, and this will go to the left side, so left plus 1. So now at the end we will return the string. So we don't have to return the string. It will ultimately swap all the characters and reverse the string and store it in the existing string. So now let's check. So our code is working. Now let's submit it. So this is the code for swapping, or you can say reversing the string. Now let's see a trick here. So you can write this whole code in one line. So let me show you how you can do this. So you can write return s dot reverse. So this is the inbuilt function in Python. So this will reverse the list of arrays, and return the reversed string. So as you can see that you can easily write this code, this one line code, and this will return you the reversed string. Now let's submit and see this. And you don't have to you don't even have to write return here. You can directly write s dot reverse, and this will reverse the string. So that's why I am saying that this is the most easiest problem on Leetcode. So this was the code for reversing the string. So you don't have to write this code. You have to follow this approach for better understanding, and this will clear your swapping concept, because you cannot directly store right and left, and then you cannot store left and right directly. You have to use a temporary variable here for swapping. So this was the video, guys. Thanks for watching.